thought we could have a mini book chat because I just finished this one that I've been reading for a couple of weeks. I tend to read non-fiction slower because I usually just read it in bits and bobs in the morning. And my mum lent this to me, and it's a true story. It's a memoir about a woman who ends up living in a shed in Cornwall, which is really interesting to see how she navigates that. And I'm all for kind of alternative housing solutions and thinking outside the box, and she has a really nice, quite relatable writer's voice, so I did enjoy that one. And then I got sent this by the publisher very kindly at the weekend, which I'm very excited to read. They asked if I'd be interested in this, and I was like, yes, absolutely, because it's called The Secret Life of Cemetery, and it's specifically about the wild nature and enchanting lore of this cemetery that I won't be able to pronounce. It's French. It's in Paris, I think, and I think it's a very well-known cemetery. I've actually never heard of it, but I think it's translated, or was originally written in French by a French man that I think works there. So it's like non-fiction memoir style, I believe. I've not read it yet, but I am increasingly interested in old cemeteries and churches, particularly when you're looking at it from a nature's lens, because there's some of our sort of indirect preserved areas for nature and wildlife, and I often think that, particularly this time of year when I'm in graveyards and cemeteries. So yeah, I'm excited to start that one now. I finished my other non-fiction, and then I've read quite a few good fiction books recently. Actually, I've had a really good run. I'll be reviewing them all on my Substack. My paid members get a video review of everything I've read every season, so next month I'll be doing it for spring. So I did want to mention this one to you guys though, because I just really think you're going to like it. It's called Pre-Loved, and if you saw a vlog quite recently, you would have seen me pick this up in a charity shop, which is quite apt because it's all about charity shops. It's about this woman Gwen who lives in London and has ended up made redundant and doesn't really know what she wants to do with her life. She's in her late 30s, I think, if I remember right, and she ends up volunteering to work in a charity shop, just to kind of something to do really while she's redundant, and it's just really well written. It's very funny. I didn't expect it to be so funny. I actually laughed out loud like in the first chapter. Very British sense of humour, lots of British references, and the way the charity shop is described, I really liked it. I also really liked that at the end of each chapter there is like a couple of pages or a short chapter about something, like a possession that ends up in this charity shop, and the story behind it and the stories that I linked to it. And yeah, I just think it was a really well thought out, well written, enjoyable book. And yeah, I think particularly if you enjoy spending time in charity shops, this might be one that you want to pick up, ideally in a charity shop.
Being a sensitive person in the modern age has its challenges. Some days and weeks I feel my sensitivity more acutely, whether that be due to hormonal cycles or changes in my external world. I've learnt to pull back when I feel this way and lean into the self-care practices that make me feel calm and centred, like reading, spending time in nature, making nourishing food, or creating gentle art that's just for me. These practices mean I can thrive and recognise my sensitivity as a strength rather than a weakness.
Thank you for my coffee lumps. Very much appreciated.